Shai, the downfall of this wicked kingdom, I want you to know to be America and to wake up you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans and to let you know you're God's chosen people according to the Bible. And that America is going to be destroyed via thermonuclear missiles. But before that, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Kadash.
And double honors to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. And peace and blessings to the sincere Aki on pushing this truth and sincerity and diligent in the videos throughout the week to feed the sheep. There you go, grab Matthew 24.
What verse, huh?
3. After the hours.
This is St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
So you had the disciples asking Yahweh Shai when the end was going to come and what should they look for? Because they wanted to know when everything was going to be destroyed. They wanted a warning or a heads up.
And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach.
He said, first and foremost, you have to know that it's going to be people in the end times that are going to be coming in my name. Don't be deceived by that, okay? Because there's going to be times where there's going to be so-called miracles and people are going to pretend that they're the Lord. You might have somewhere where they might set up an actual chariot and a so-called white Jesus might come out of it. Who knows what Esau got planned? But there's going to be things that Esau are going to set up to deceive Jakes. And they're going to be saying, oh, the Lord is over here or the Lord is over there, and try to deceive people.
And shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
So it says you're going to hear wars and rumors of wars during these times, and that's what's going on right now. But it says be not troubled. So that's why the brothers, when we know these certain things, we're not troubled. We're not worried. Okay. In fact, this excites us. We enjoy seeing things like this. Okay? We're not scared of this. We enjoy to see things like this. So we're not troubled because we understand all these things must come to pass for the end to come. And we need the end to come because we want Yahweh Shai to come. We want this place to be destroyed. We're tired of being under the so-called white man, the pedophile, the dirty bastard of the earth. We're tired of that. We're tired of the women ruling over us. We're tired of working for the devil. Okay? All this, we're tired of being in punishment and time out.
That's right. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these things are the beginning of sorrows.
You got it, bro.
So, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, he said, listen, when it's close to my return, you're going to see kingdom rise against kingdom, okay? Nation against nation, okay? And that's what you're seeing now. You're seeing a kingdom rise against kingdom, okay? You're seeing Iran, China, and Russia, they're holding military joint drills, okay? You're seeing everyone come against the whore, Babylon, okay, which you know to be America, okay? So these kingdoms are now rising up against each other. And also you see nation against nation, okay, which is race against race. You're seeing the so-called white man, he's starting to take out more of his anger, okay, more of his jealousy against Jake, okay? You're seeing Jake starting to rise up against Esau, okay, because they're seeing how they've been treated and we're starting to get tired of it, okay? So you're seeing all these things come to pass. Why? Because it's the return of Yahweh Shai near, man. That's why all of these nations are gearing up. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is putting the spirit in the air, of war, man. Okay? That's why you're seeing all these things. Actually, can you get a Zephaniah 3 and 8? Because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he told us, he gave us the blueprint. He said before his return, you will see all of these things, but he also gave us the blueprint as to what he's going to do with these heathen nations, man. Okay? For putting into subjection the Lord's chosen children, man. The nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay?
Zephaniah 3 and 1, woe to her that is filthy and polluted to the oppressing city.
That's right. And that's destruction to her that is oppressive to the children of Israel, man, who constantly put us into subjection, who constantly make sure that we're the ass of society, man. So the Lord has a controversy with this nation. He has a controversy with Edom, okay? More specifically. Why? Because they put the children of the Lord, the 12 tribes of Israel, they put them into subjection, and they basically made a world off the backs of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So it has to be destruction for those people, man. So the so-called whites, they have to go into captivity. They have to get their recompense, man. You know, a lot of these people, if you ask the so-called white man right now, they'll say, I had nothing to do with this, okay? This happened years ago, okay? I don't do nothing. I just go to work and try to mind my business. Not understanding that they're able to work because of their forefathers. Not understanding that they're able to have the things that they have because of what they did to us, man. So there has to be a righteous judgment, man. There has to be a payback. You don't just sit up there and, I can't kill someone and then years upon years later just say, well, I can't, you know, that's what I did and, you know, get over it. There has to be consequences for my actions. So these people sitting here thinking that they're just gonna have some land that is actually built off of blood of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, who to this day, they still have into subjection, who unto this day, they're still making sure that they're not equal to. Okay, there has to be a recompense, man.
God.
Especially if your so-called Jesus, he comes from one of the tribes of Israel, okay? He's coming back as a so-called black man. So you don't think that he's gonna have a righteous judgment for these people, man? For the world that they've built? Fucking people walking around with colored hair, man. 10, 20 years ago, you would be considered crazy, man. But you could do anything here in Babylon, man. You could do anything. You can fucking marry a tree. You can have sex with trees. You can have sex with kids, man. You can, I can be a guy one day and just say, you know what, I want to be a girl the next day, and everybody sits there and says it's okay. Wickedness, man. So there has to be a judgment, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, he said, listen, I'm going to take this country out, but while I'm taking this country out, and I'm weakening their economy, and I'm weakening their social morals, okay? While I'm doing that, I'm still gonna gather all the nations around the world to basically hate this country, okay? So that when the prophecies stop tarrying and everything happens, it's gonna come at you full force, man. That's why Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai said Babylon is gonna fall in 1 hour, man. 1 hour. This country been around for what? Decades, man. But in 1 hour, it's gonna fall. Just so everyone knows and understands, man, that you people are going into captivity, man. Your world is done, man. World War III is coming, okay? FEMA camps are coming. Famine is coming. Pestilence is coming, man.
Yeah, that made me think of the movie. If you watched Iron Man, the second one, you had a guy, and basically he was working with his dad was working with Iron Man's dad. To build some kind of reactor or whatever, but his dad, I think he said his dad killed his dad and basically cut him out the picture and made it seem like he came up with all of it by himself.
Right.
And then when he was sitting in jail, Iron Man came to see him, and he was looking at his he basically was looking at the his inventions he came up with, and he was like, "Where'd you steal these at?" And he's like critiquing it, talking about some. Well, I see you could have did this better, but this was good, and this that. He's like critiquing it. He's like, "Where'd you steal this design from?" And he told him like, "Yo, I didn't steal this. My dad came up with this." And he was like, and Iron Man was like, "The only people who got this is my people. I mean, it's my dad. He came up with this." And he told him like, "No, I came up with this." He was like, your father is a murderer and a thief." He said, you, Tony Stark. He said, you come from a family of thieves and butchers. He said, right now you built yourself up to be a god, but what I did to you, all I had to do was spill your blood. He said, you don't gotta take a god down to dethrone him. All you gotta do is show the people that he can bleed, and then they'll come. The sharks. He said it'll be blood in the water, and then the sharks are gonna come. And right now, Esau he comes from thieves and butchers. Everything that he's got, he's stolen and robbed. And right now, he's being his blood is in the water, and that's why the sharks are coming. Iran, China, and all these other nations, North Korea. This is why they're getting ready, because everybody's fixed against the Great Horde. Her blood is in the water. I'm gonna get this real quick. The Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, says Yahweh, until the day I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with fire of my jealousy.
So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he said, listen, I'm going to tell y'all, okay, the chosen, okay, Yahweh Ratazah, we're of that number, but I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to let you know what my determination is. So my determination is to gather the nations, okay, all the kingdoms of the world, to basically pour out my anger against them. So I'm going to put a spirit upon them to basically hate one another, so that they have to eventually go to war. What are you seeing now, man? You just had the United States take out the top military general of Iran, man. Okay? I don't know what Trump was thinking, and this is how prideful these people are. In his eyes, him doing that was gonna quiet and silence Iran. Bro, you cannot take out a top military general of a nation and think that there's gonna be no consequences. And then Americans are so stupid, they're not even gonna prepare mentally and physically for it, or spiritually for it. All they wanna do is make fucking memes all day. Think that this is a game, okay? So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai said, my determination is to gather these nations, okay, so that I can pour out my indignation. I can pour out my anger. Why? Because of what they did to my children, to the apple of my eye, okay? The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So he's giving us a blueprint. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing that blueprint now come to materialize, man.
Salakia. So Donald Trump said yesterday, we eliminated him.
Right.
And he said we eliminated him. He said he said anybody who comes against America is going to be terminated. Is going to be terminated.
And this is how wicked this is how you know he's a devil. You know what he said? He said we killed him because we wanted to stop a war. That started a war, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna kill him and say, yeah, we had to kill him because that's how we're gonna stop a war? Bro, you just started a war. What are you talking about?
You cut off the head of the snake.
Khan, you cut off the whole head. If you want to stop a war,
right,
you're gonna take out that whole nation. Like,
you
boom.
should just drop the nuke on it.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to stop a war, I'm gonna take out the whole nation so no one survives. No one has a chance to come up with anything.
Right.
You know what you're doing. You just want to be, once again, the devil, he wants to speak with the forked tongue. He knows that he just provoked a war, but he wants to basically make himself look like he's the victim. So that when they retaliate, now they can have the public's, back, okay, the public backing. So when they nuke Iran or whatever they're going to do, it's justified. That's the devil for you, man. That's the devil for you. If you really wanted to take out the whole, if you wanted to stop a war, you're going to take out the whole nation.
God.
That's stupid. That's like me. I got a problem with you, and I say, well, I kill your family member. And I say, well, I gotta make sure, just don't keep going. Like, bro, you still alive? Like, you ain't do nothing, dog. The plan gonna keep going.
If anything, you gave me more motivation.
Exactly. I just gave you more. Exactly. I just gave you more ammo to say, fuck it, I'm ready now. I've been holding back. That's what that's how Iran gonna look at it. But once again, Esau's so prideful, and he's the fucking devil, so he can't see past his goddamn nose, man. He's stupid, man. But they got the right guy in office to get Yahweh Shem Yahushua his job done, man. Trump is definitely that guy, man.
And then down there in New York, they talking about some they're raising security in case Iran strikes. Bro, how is Iran getting past the security system?
Right.
How are they getting into the country? What are you talking about? You've been raising security. What are they going to do? How are they going to get here? What are you talking about?
Right. Like they're going to be at the airport. Here's your ID, sir. Oh, Iran? Oh, yeah, come on. Yeah, let's come on. You come through the country.
Bro.
Like, come on. That don't even make sense, man.
Why are you doing this?
Right. Right, because Esau wants to justify war, man. Esau wants to justify basically going into Iran, because Iran is one of the only countries actually with Syria that doesn't have a central banking system that's tied to the elites, man. Okay? It's only I think it's North Korea, Syria, and Iran.
I think it's Russia too.
And Russia. I think it's Russia too. So those are the only countries that's basically not down with the New World Order that Esau has in place. Okay? And then also, why you have them going into Syria is because Syria is actually close to Israel. Okay? And what Israel wants to do, that's why they're expanding themselves, because they want that oil. Syria has a lot of oil, so they want to expand and take over Syria so that they can build a oil path, so to speak, okay, to gain that oil, man. So Esau, he's just wicked, man, and he got to pay for this shit, man. He got to pay for it, and he will. This is Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. So everything that the heathen done, okay, being in confederacy against us as a nation, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, they have to everything that was done unto us has to be done unto them, man. So you're starting to see this basically come into the forefront, man.
God.
That's why 2020 it's labeled, the apostles labeled it the year of prophecy, man. Because this year is going to be a year where everyone is going to see these things that we've been saying, these things that we've been telling you about, warning you about. You're going to see this now come to fruition, man. We didn't get a whole, man, it was 2 days. We got 2 days into the new year, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, man, let's get this shit rocking. America, boom, they killed the top general in Iran. So this is not about to tarry any longer, man.
This is Amos 3:7. Surely Yahweh will do nothing, but he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
Exactly, that's right. And you want to keep going on? Oh, and that's what he's doing, He's telling us, he's basically letting us see what's going on so that we can warn the people, so that no one on this planet has any excuse. This was your grace period to get back in the good graces of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. This was not a grace period to eat pork, to have sex with the same sex. This was not a grace period to be in wickedness. This was a grace period for you to get yourselves together, okay? So now that the prophets, the secrets are being revealed to the prophets, we're trying to warn you people to get yourselves together, because we see what's about to happen. Okay, so the blood is off our hands, man. We coming out here week in and week out, letting you know. Okay, you see it. We got the live stream on YouTube, so you people are seeing it on YouTube. Okay, so there's gonna be no excuse for what's to come, man. And then also, he said he revealed his secrets into the prophets, okay? And those secrets, we basically project that to you, okay? That's why the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy, man. Because Yahweh Shai, he came in that spirit. He let everyone, when he walked the earth, he was telling people what was going to happen. He was telling people that this was going to happen, man, to get right. So these things, they have to come, man. Thus saith the Lord. We don't come out of here. We don't come out here because we devise some plan and are going off the Bible to what we think, man. No, this isn't what we think. This is what Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he ordained, man.
God. This is Amos 6:1. Woe to them that are at ease in Zion.
That's right. So the nation, our nation, those who are at ease, okay, destruction is coming for you. Woe means destruction, man. So destruction unto our nation, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who take this as a game, okay? Who want to scoff at the fact that you're a Hebrew Israelite, okay? When we're out here and we're trying to tell you that you're a chosen, you're a chosen people and you have a chosen bloodline, but you don't have time. You don't have time to try to understand your heritage, okay? Well, guess what? Destruction is coming for you, man. All this shit is about to pass, man. Everything that everybody actually they worry about, all of this, man, it's all about to pass, man. You all gonna see how vain this shit was. This whole fucking nation, it was vain, man.
It's Joel. It can't go all the way down. Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
That's right, and that's what we're doing. We're blowing a trumpet. You blow a trumpet because you want to basically wake up people. It's an alarm, okay? So we're blowing a trumpet, man. We're letting you know that the prophecies that were revealed unto us, we're going to tell you, okay? That in hopes that you get yourself together, in hopes that you repent, come back to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, okay? And to cling unto your power. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Go ahead.
This is, we still gonna stay in Joel. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he said he wanted us to proclaim this amongst the Gentiles, man. To prepare war, okay? That a war is coming. And that's exactly what's happening. It says, wake up the mighty men. The mighty men will be the soldiers within these militaries of these nations, okay? So we're actually, Salakia, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is putting on a spirit to wake them up, okay? Because there's a war being prepared, okay? And that war is going to be the last war of this nation. In the Bible, it's called the third woe, okay? And it's going to be the war of all wars. It's going to be the war that all the nations are going to come into the valley of Jehoshaphat, okay, what you know as the Middle East, man. And that's where Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's going to judge all these nations. And then what he's going to do, he's going to put the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans back into their rulership, man. So all these heathen nations, they're about to go into captivity, man. So that spirit of war is being output throughout the world, man. Because the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're about to get their kingdom, man. So there's going to be no more of an Edomite ruling, okay? There's going to be no more. There's going to be no more of an Edomite having say in anything that we do. There's going to be no more of an Edomite, making laws, okay, or being an authoritative figure, okay? Salaki, it's windy out here, so I'm trying to get it right. Ezekiel 38. This is Ezekiel chapter 38. Now I'm starting at verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he's going to put the land of Gog and Magog, he's going to bring them into the war. And the land of Gog and Magog, that's occupied by Russia, okay? That is the Russians. He's going to bring Russia into this war. Okay, that's why the United States just actually made a bad move, because Iran is now going to bring Russia into their confrontation. Okay?
Good morning. This Hebrews 2:1. Therefore, we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, least at any time we should let them slip.
That's right. You want to do that? Get it up.
Come. So we, as men of the Lord, have taken heed. Okay. So we spiritually took ourselves out of that burning house. Well, we spiritually woke up from that burning house. So on the way out, we're going to try to wake people up who can wake up before we go running out. Okay. It says, For if the word spoken by angels was steadfast, and every transgression and disobedience received a recompense of a reward, how shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation, which at the first began to spoke by the Lord, and was confirmed unto us by them that heard him? Right, which was confirmed by them that heard him. And who heard him? Us, as the men of the Lord. Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he chooses you, we don't choose him. Okay? When he came knocking, we answered the door. We heard him. Okay? And with that, we came out here doing what he told us to do. We ain't doing it because we want to do it. I mean, we do want to do it. But we didn't like wake up. We wasn't born into this.
Right.
We was brought into it.
He gave us the job description, and he said, "Look, go do my work."
Done.
So we gotta perform the job description, and the job description is to make sure we feed the sheep, okay? To prophesy and boldly in the face of our oppressors, okay? So that's what we do, man.
Done. It says, God also bearing them witness both with signs and wonders, and with diverse miracles and gifts of the Holy Spirit according to his own will. So Yahweh Shemi Shai, he's been giving us gifts. He's been showing us miracles. He gave us the Holy Spirit, because I never imagined coming out here doing this. I never imagined being in the Bible. I didn't like the Bible. I didn't like to read. I still don't like to read. The only thing I like to read is the Bible. Right. Till this day, I don't like reading books. I hate reading, bro. I hate that shit.
I thought I was the only one. I ain't never want to say nothing. I'm like, I hate. This the first. Look, this is the hardest I've ever studied.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I never read it, but I never read books until they made me in school, and
Right,
I barely did that shit.
Exactly. I hated that. But yeah, that's actually funny.
But that's the
spirit.
That's the spirit that gets on you, where you wanna where you just wanna do for Yahweh Shemi Shai.
Right.
You wanna learn your heritage.
Right.
You wanna be in you wanna just be prepared for the things to come. You wanna be a good teacher.
Right.
Okay, you wanna do your job good.
Right.
That's what that's just in Jake's period. Whatever they do, they wanna be best at it. Sports, being wicked. Whatever Jakes do, they want to be the best at it.
Right.
Whatever they do, it's just in us. It says, "For unto the angels have he not put in subjection? For unto the angels have he not put in subjection the world to come? Wherefore we speak, but one in a certain place testifies, saying, What is man that thou art mindful of him, or the Son of Man that thou hast visited him? Thou madest him a little flower, thou madest him a little lower than the angels. Thou crownest him with glory and honor, and didst set him over the works of thy hands. Thou hast put all things in subjection under his feet." So everything was put in subjection under Yahweh Shai. Okay? And how did he obtain this? Through his glory. And through glory and honor, by coming here, being going from the spirit into the flesh. Okay? So Yahweh has put all things in subjection to him, and he had his son basically go through the persecution that he did, and basically passed on the reins to him, so to speak. Now everything is in subjection to him. It says, "He left nothing that is not put under him, but now we see not yet all things put under him. But we see Yahweh Shai, who was made a little lower than the angels, for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he by grace of Yahweh should taste death for every man." So Yahweh Shai died for all of Israel. Okay? It was through him that all of Israel is going to come back. Now the 2/3, they're going to have to die first. Okay? But the elect are they're going to come right in. Okay? They're going to have the first fruits into the kingdom of Yahweh Shemi Shai. But the 1/3, like the scripture said, they're going to die first. It's like when you go sign up for Netflix. You got like the starter pack, the basic plan, and you got the premium. Right. Okay? The elect are going to have premium, okay? And the 1/3 are going to have that basic plan. But the elect, that premium plan comes with you getting into the kingdom right away. That basic plan means you got to die first.
Grievous death. Famine, pestilence, nuclear missiles. Okay?
God, this shit ain't gonna be easy.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be easy. So if you sitting up there at home and you say, well, now that I know that, all of Israel gonna make it into the kingdom, I ain't gotta do nothing. It don't work like that. It's not gonna be a quick death. Yahweh Shemi Shai, he said in that day he gonna take the spirit of death away from of the earth. Okay, so you may try to commit suicide, you may try to jump off buildings, you may try to get in the middle of a street to get hit by a car. You may not die. Okay, so it's not gonna be a thing of a quick death in that day. You people out there who are continuing to be wicked, who are continuing to be an adversary to Yahweh Shemi Shai, he's not just gonna put you to death by a damn bullet. Some quick death, and some guy runs past you and kills you with a bullet. It's not gonna be that simple, man. He's gonna make the world suffer, man. Everybody's gonna say what they reap, they're gonna sow, man.
This is 1 Corinthians 1. And 2. Grace be to you and peace from Yahweh our Father and from our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Blessed be Yahweh, even the Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, the Father of mercies and the power of all comfort, who comforted us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them which are in any trouble, by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted by Yahweh.
That's right. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he may not be here physically, okay, but he's definitely here spiritually, okay? That's why he gave us these scriptures, okay? And through him, we have that comfort because we understand these scriptures, man. You know? If we were in a world to where we didn't understand this, we'd probably be, honestly, like 2/3. We'd be niggas because there'd be no hope.
Probably, we would.
We would, you know, that's a guarantee. We would. We'd be just like, you know, the average Jake, you know, wanting to commit wickedness, not having any plan, not thinking that anyone loves you, not thinking that there's a God for you, okay? Not thinking that you're a holy people, okay? So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he actually sent mercy upon us, man, to give us this understanding, this knowledge, man, to actually give us our heritage back, okay? So the least that we can do is to actually, you know, come back to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, okay? But also give it to our, you know, give it to our brethren, man, okay? The Akim and the Akwath, man, who are sincere, you know? Because we're pretty much going through the same thing, you know? Even if we're in, the, you know, when we were in the world, man, I can line up 10 Jakes right now, 10 random Jakes, and ask them, you know, what's your life story? They all gonna have the same life story, basically, you know, because we're all one people. So if we're all going through the same thing, you know, you're gonna try to comfort your brothers, man. Now, especially now that you have this this understanding, you know. So now we filter everything through the scriptures, man. And that's the workings of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
This is 1 Peter 5 and 9. Whom resisteth steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So we remain steadfast in the truth because we know the things that we're going through, that the Akim are going through too.
Right.
Like a brother, he can have problems with his woman, and another brother like, yo man, I'm going through that same shit, the same exact thing. Or the brother be at work and be like, yo man, the same thing at my job. Right. Or a brother be like, man, sometimes I get down in the spirit and I do this for that.
Right.
And brother like, yo, I do the same thing. And that's another piece that keeps us enduring, knowing that we not in this fight alone.
Right.
We got brothers actually with us going through the same exact thing. Okay. Now, it's like when you camp by yourself. It's like you can do it, but if you had other people with you, it makes it slightly easier. Cause when you camp by yourself, you gotta grab all the precepts. You gotta read. You gotta think of the next thing to come. But when you with somebody, sometimes they can grab stuff, you can grab stuff. It just makes it easier.
Right.
Okay? It just makes it easier. But that's the whole point about this truth. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That's why scripture say gather together, ye nation undesired. And that's why we're gathering together. We're gathering together because, first of all, this is a war. This is an army. Okay? And like, I was watching a movie or a show. I can't remember what it was a couple days ago. But the guy was talking about it's easier to break a stick when it's just one, opposed to like trying to break four. It's like matter of fact, I say this a lot, but like I said, the biggest time I was tested by Satan I didn't have any brothers around me. It was just me. Now, when I look at that, and I look at how I am now, when I don't let certain things, even to this day, I'll have a itch to do. Like, you know what? Like in my mind, I'll be like, I'm gonna do this, and I'll talk to a brother about it, and they'd be like, nah, don't do that, and I'd be like, you know what? You're right. I ain't gonna do that. But that's the difference between having people talking to you, counseling you, and you by yourself.
Right.
You don't have that counsel when you by yourself.
Right.
You just moving how you want to move.
Right.
You have one? I'll continue on there.
Continue like that.
All right, go back over here. 1 Corinthians 1 and 5. For as the sufferings of Hamashiach abound in us, so our consolation also aboundeth by Hamashiach.
That's a double A. So just because I actually begin on
1 Corinthians 1 and 5. For as the sufferings of Hamashiach abound in us, so our consolation also aboundeth by Hamashiach.
That's right. So just because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he may seem like he's giving us these sufferings right now. Well, guess what? On the other end of those sufferings are our blessings, man. Are our treasures that are being stored up right now in heaven, man. Okay? You got to understand that the world right now, no one is speaking or exalting the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua except the elect. Okay? No one. So the whole world is in darkness about Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. Okay? So not only are we proclaiming the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, but we're going through that suffering. Okay? And Yahushua said on the other end of those sufferings, that's our constellation prize. Okay? So it's like because we suffered, we endured, okay? We spoke boldly in front of our oppressors, okay? Guess what? You get the kingdom of heaven. You get to rule with me. You get all of your desires, man. You will now be the head of society, man. You are now going to be the biggest celebrities in the new world to come, okay? So you always have to understand there's a balance to everything. So when you're going through these sufferings for Yahushua, you got to keep in the back of your mind, well, guess what? I'm seeing, this world fall, which means that my constellation prize is near, man. Yahweh Ratazah, we're of that number, man. Okay? So you always got to understand Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, it's a balance. Everything is a balance, man. He's a righteous judge, and everything he has is about balance. So just because you're going through things and, life on this side may seem like it's shit for you, things don't ever go your way, guess what? In the world to come, everything's gonna go your way. There's gonna be no more negative emotions, negative feelings, okay? That shit's gonna be done. It's gonna be done, man. Brothers, a lot of brothers, they have children, they can't see their children, okay? In the kingdom, you're gonna have literally towns, man. You're gonna have nations of children, man. So everything that we don't get on this side, we're gonna get it back and some on the other side, man. And we're seeing that this side is almost done. Esau's kingdom is done, man. So all we got to do is continue to do what we do, okay, and continue to be steadfast in the work, and just wait, man. You ain't got to pick up no gun. We ain't got to go to Esau's face and put the gun right to his head, or you ain't got to stab anyone, or I don't got to go to a Jewish synagogue and tell them, I'm going to bomb you guys and you guys aren't the real Jews. I ain't got to do none of that, man. We don't have to do none of that. We speak and we prophesy and we let Yahweh Bashim Yahushua do what he do because he's doing it. If these people want to continue to be ignorant, okay, and not understand what's going on, hey, that's on them. Because everything is happening like we said.
How you doing?
Everything is happening like we've been telling you, man. So they want to, you want to continue to be wicked. Right, look, go to your manager, right.
You see this guy right here? He talks about white people going to slavery all the time.
You know she would too.
I see. I'm like,
right. Like, I got something to do. Something just came up. I'm gonna go. Right. But yeah. I mean, like I said, you know, we're going through what we gotta go through, but we understand this ain't it. This ain't it for us, man. Lord willing, this is, you know, we're of that number because this ain't it. You know, we want to get it on the first. We want to get on the first try.
My cover, I'm smacking the shit out of you.
Oh, that's the lady who was like, you don't even believe that, Malachi. God.
That's when you were talking about her daughter, remember? No,
oh, that is, yeah. I forgot all about that. Yeah, we was like something about her daughter's hair or something.
You said my daughter was ugly because she had red hair?
Right, Con.
Listen, I went to college.
Right, I went to college. Don't you ever say that. Okay.
This is 1 Corinthians 1:6. And whatever we be afflicted, it is for your consolation and salvation, which is effectual in the enduring of the same suffering, which ye also suffered. Or whatever we be comforted, it is for your consolation and salvation. So it says we are afflicted so we can endure, so we can be prepared for what's to come.
Right.
When you got I do this because I used to box, so when I was boxing, I wasn't in the ring sparring because for fun or because I wanted to. I was doing it because I knew I needed this work so that I can win in the ring when I have an actual fight.
Right.
So this is, you can have things that like working out. You know, who wants to do sit-ups? Who wants to do push-ups? Who wants to go on a diet? Who wants to eat certain things so that they can get better? Who wants to do? Nobody wants to do it. We have to do it, but we do it not for our current time. We do it for the times to come. Okay? And Yahweh Simeons is preparing us right now for the things to come. There's been times in this truth where I went to sleep hungry. I didn't eat every night. This is happening in the truth. Now, I didn't bitch about it, but it's like I get it. I understand. Yahweh Simeons, Jacob Shovel come along. You got to be a fool if you believe that you're going to be eating every night.
Right.
I slept more of my lifetime on floors than I did in beds. So now if I had to sleep on the floor, it's nothing to me. It's nothing to me. Now, come Jacob Shovel, you got to be a fool if you believe you're going to be sleeping in beds every night. The things that we go through right now, which we might look as bad, is just to help us out in the future. And
or you may even, say you work and you feel like all your money literally goes to bills and just life. And you're just like, damn, I can never do anything I want to do, or I can never buy anything I want. Well, guess what? That's 9 times out of 10, Yahweh preparing you for Jacob's trouble. You're not gonna have, it's not gonna be a thing of, damn, I'm hungry, I'm gonna go get some Subway. Hey, y'all want some Subway? You're not gonna have these things, so he's preparing you. Stop worrying about all this stuff. We're gonna be on the run, man. We're gonna be going from town to town, okay? You're gonna be put in situations to where a lot of the shit that we worry about right now, you're gonna be like, it's nothing, it's vain.
I've been through this already.
Yeah, I've been through this already. Okay, so he's literally, he's helping us out, man. So that when shit hits the fan, we're actually gonna be the ones out here like, okay, I'm ready for this. You know? I remember back when the world was still intact, I had to sleep, I was homeless for a couple days. So you telling me I gotta be homeless now? That's cool, that's nothing.
I gotta be homeless now, plus I don't gotta go to work. Plus niggas ain't talking crazy to me no more.
I ain't got nobody talking crazy. I ain't got no earmates.
Killed out here. Bro.
Look, this shit is a breeze.
Bro, if somebody came, right, this finna be a breeze.
This finna be a breeze.
If somebody came to me right now today, you don't gotta work no more, nobody's gonna be talking to you crazy, but you're not gonna eat every night. You might have to sleep outside sometimes. I'll be like, can we do that? I'm calling brothers up like, yo, they got this new thing, y'all. You might wanna come get this. You talking about I don't gotta work no more? Nobody's gonna be talking to me crazy no more.
Right.
Yo, give me that. Give me that.
Exactly.
You had me on the first 2 lines. I don't even gotta read the fine print. I might die in the fine print. I don't care. Give it to me. Give me that.
Look, you signed 2 applications. Look, I signed another one just in case you forget this.
Right. I'm gonna take this with me in case you change your mind. Just so we got a little document so you don't change your mind. 'Cause I got a copy.
God.
If you try to change it up, just know I got my copy.
Right.
I don't want you to switch up on me.
And that's that healthy balance of Yahweh Shai. So just because you don't have something now, it's actually gonna benefit you during Jacob's trouble, man.
Oh, Slaki, I was gonna say yeah. And it's better to have your money go to bills anyway. What are you gonna do with it? You're probably gonna end up doing something that's gonna only distract you from your how about Simeons Shai anyway.
Oh, I got a couple extra dollars. Man, you know what? I'm gonna call my mans up. I ain't talked to him in a while. Let's go to the bar. You know?
For what? What you hang out with niggas for?
Right.
I got a couple extra bucks. Let me go let me go get these new designer sneakers.
Right. Right.
Bro.
Right. You ain't gonna like you're gonna be in Jacob's trouble like can't mess up my J's.
Right.
Like you ain't gonna be worried about none of that. So guess what? Why you worried about it now, man?
Con.
You know, clothes. You're not gonna be worried about having on a Gucci belt or Gucci shirt. That shit is not gonna matter, man.
Con.
So just because that's why, like I said, that's why this is so beautiful. Because Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's preparing his elect, man, to make it through. But guess what? Everybody looking at us like, you fucking bums, go get a job. What's wrong with y'all? This is what you do for your spare time? They not locked in.
Why don't you get a part-time job?
Right. They not locked in. We're not doing this just because, man. This is about to be a beautiful story, man, and it's coming to a climax, man.
Shalom, Akim.
Shalom, Ak.
It says, 1 Corinthians 1 and 7. And our hope is of you is steadfast, knowing that as ye are partakers of the suffering, so shall ye also be of the consolation.
Ooh. Once again, that's that righteousness right there, man. That's that balance. So just because we're going through, the sufferings, well, guess what? You went through the sufferings, so it's only right that you're gonna be a part of the constellation, man. A part of the party, man. I want to be with Yahweh Shai and my Akim, literally drinking wine, laughing about moments like this, man. While Edomite like this, he bringing me some wine, man, with shackles on his neck. That's what I want.
Man,
so I'm gonna do this, man. Huh?
I might get a heathen to grab my drinks. Those nasty ass filthy beasts. They ain't coming nowhere near my food.
I want you to walk. I want you to crawl on all fours when you bring it to me too. I don't want you to walk. Don't look at me. You better not stare at me. I don't want you, if I feel like your eyes looking at me, you dead.
And don't even think about looking at my wife.
Don't look at my wife.
Are you whistling at my wife? No. Blow your ass up.
I'm feeding you to some lions. We're gonna have an entertainment session. I'm gonna tell my whole nation, like, look, 1 o'clock, I need y'all to come outside. We got an Edomite that's gonna die today.
And we're gonna bring him back to life.
Why, Malachi? Well, he was looking at my wife, so I gotta make an example.
That's what he did to us, right? That's what he did to us. Emmett Till. And a dirty ass Edomite had the nerve to say Emmett Till was a sexual predator. I was out there preaching in Philly, and this Edomite came up to me I was like, what the fuck about Emmett Till? Remember what y'all did to him? He's like, he was a sexual predator. I'm like, wow, he was a sexual predator. Are you a dickhead, bro? He was like 9 years old. What are you talking about?
And literally looked. Like, look, he didn't
That's
bite his lip.
Right,
exactly. They said he looked. He didn't bite his lip. He didn't touch his,
sexual predator?
That's the devil for you, man.
I gotta look up that word, sexual predator. Right. See the definition for a sexual predator, because I couldn't believe he said that. I mean, I know what it means, but I want to get the exact definition, because this dude is sick. He's a sexual predator. I'm like, are you fucking serious, bro? The same Emmett Till?
Right.
Yes, him, sexual predator.
Esau showing his horns, man. But that's the devil for you, And Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, he said before he would come, he would reveal the son of perdition, man. And he's now revealed that to us, man. It's Esau, okay? He's the progenitor of death, man. He loves it.
This sexual predator is a person seen as obtaining or trying to obtain sexual contact with another person in a metaphorically predatory or abusive manner.
So-
Analogous to how a predator hunts down its prey. So the sexual predator is thought to hunt for his or her sex partners.
So Emmett Till was walking down the street, and a young boy like, oh, gotta give me some ass today.
He got his war paint on, his bow. No, yeah, he got tranquilizer darts and roofies in his pockets.
Right.
I'm gonna get some pussy
I'm
tonight.
gonna get some pussy tonight.
He on his what's the boy name? The Pudding Man. What's his name? Bill Cosby. He was out there like Bill Cosby, shooting pills and drinks.
Right. Anyone want lemonade? I got free lemonade. He got a lemonade stand and everything.
Right.
Edomite just caught him like, whoa, that's a sexual predator right there.
Bro, Emmett
That's
Till, come on, get the fuck out of here,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Esau always justifying everything he do, man. He can never admit his wrongs, man, because he can't. He don't know how. He's the devil. The devil is a liar, naturally.
This is verse 8. It says, "For we would not, brethren, have you ignorant of our trouble, which came to us in Asia, that we were pressed out of measure above strength, insomuch that we despaired even of life." It says, "But we had the sentence of death in ourselves, that we should not trust in ourselves, but in Yahweh Shai, which raiseth the dead." So we are just like back then. We got it in ourselves that this could be a death sentence. We got it in ourselves already. Okay, we already got in our minds this could be a death sentence.
My first day out here.
Remember,
My first day on the line.
oh shit.
Two Edomite, drunk. Y'all can go back to the video. I mean, they right here. My whole life, I've never, and I'm not trying to sound tough and nothing, I've never had a man right here to where I didn't do something. That was the first time in my life. I'm like,
I was
bruh.
worried. I was like, please don't punch this man.
Right, I'm literally
Please
like,
don't
bruh.
punch this man.
I'm getting in my style. I'm like, bro. But I'm like, you know what? This is literally a part of the work.
I'm like,
It's a part of the work.
Please don't hit him. Please don't hit him.
This is a part of the work. So you know what? I'm gonna endure, okay? And it's gonna be the same Edomites that's in my face now. That's gonna be my slaves.
Remember
So
the
it's all
bull
good.
before? Talking about some you guys think you're gonna be kings?
Oh yeah. He was on some movie, some devil shit.
Yo.
Y'all think y'all gonna be kings? You're not gonna be a king. You'll never be a king. I'm looking at him like,
You think
boy,
America's
you
gonna
scared.
fall?
Yeah, right. You think America's gonna fall?
Are you
Are
crazy?
you crazy?
There's
They're
no
just
kings in America.
It's just a downturn right now. Okay?
Trump is making America great
Right.
again.
Pride.
Haven't you seen?
Right. That's the devil, man.
You better get ready to endure for a long time, pal.
Right,
'Cause
right.
This place isn't going down anytime soon.
Right.
Okay?
And then had the nerve to before he said, "Hey, just stop telling people that they're going in slavery."
Stop telling people they're gonna be held accountable for what they've done.
Right.
Bro.
He was nervous to say. I wouldn't be surprised if he had night terrors. Honestly, I would not. Like he went to sleep that night like, dog. What if what they said was real?
Bro, he gonna kill himself and his wife.
Come on.
This is 1 Corinthians 1. But we had the sentence of death in ourselves, that we should not trust in ourselves, but in Yahweh Shai, which raises the dead, who delivered us from so great a death, and does deliver, in whom we trust that he will yet deliver us. Ye also helping together by prayers for us, therefore the gift bestowed upon us by the means of many persons, thanks may be given by many on our behalf. For our rejoicing is this, the testimony of our conscience, that in simplicity and godly sincerity, not with fleshly wisdom, but by the grace of Yahweh, we have had our conversations in the world, and more abundantly to youward. So we're rejoicing right now in a testimony, and we're rejoicing right now, and our testimony is within our works. It's within the things that we do. Okay, we got ultimate faith that what we're doing right now is going to benefit us. We're not worried about the things of the world. Okay, this is how we're going to prepare, and we're going to do this unto death if need be, Lord willing.
Right. We've been put off that old man. You know, we've been stopped worrying about our own objective in life. Okay, we don't go about life in the sense of how do I want my life to be in America. We don't look at life from that aspect. Everything is filtered through the scriptures and through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai first. Is this going to please him? Go ahead.
I sometimes when I be at job interviews,
I hate that.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I be thinking about
myself. Y'all motherfuckers in captivity, bro.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I hate that question. Yeah.
I gotta I gotta lie. I see myself in this growing in this company, being good. In my back of my mind, yo, this bitch gonna be destroyed.
Wise as a serpent, right?
I don't plan on being here 10 more years, bucko. Every time they ask me that shit, I'm just like, well, let me think.
Somewhere in the corporate in the corporate building in this
right.
in this job, you know, you got to say something wise that you know that they want to hear. But
you say something true, you might as well
go. You said you want us in captivity.
You want America destroyed?
You're right. Your application. Go.
Have a good day.
Just have a good one. But you got to like once again, man. You got to use that that discernment. You know, you got to be harmless as a dove, but wise as a serpent, man. Because there's a lot of times that I actually, I be at my job and I'm just like, bro, it's so much I be wanting to say to these Edomites, but I'm like, nah, it's cool. I'm gonna wait.
As a matter of fact, this Edomite at my job, yo, this bitch make me so mad, bro. I be want to smack the shit out of her. She'll come to my aisle with an empty box and be like, here, have this. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you? Take your fucking trash on my aisle, bitch. That's your trash. I be want to tell her, yo, bitch, you know, I'm above you, bitch.
Right.
You're a fucking heathen.
Right.
I know you're a heathen. You are a female heathen. You're going to be my slave in the kingdom. You know that, right? I've been debating on telling her that shit. Cause she's pissing me off, bro. Her English ain't that good, so if she going to try to tell somebody, she won't be able to translate it well. Her English ain't that good, but she's trying to say shit. I'd be like, yo, man, I should tell this bitch how I feel.
He called me heathen. He say,
I be serving him.
I be serving for him.
They be like, what is she talking about?
What?
I remember on the job, this one Jake was about to whoop her ass because she was talking shit to her. So she was trying to tell the manager what happened, and the manager was like, you know what she's talking about? He didn't understand nothing she was saying. He just, you know what she's talking about? So I'm just thinking, like, yo, I should tell this bitch what's going on.
Right.
She ain't gonna be able to translate this shit what I'm saying to her anyway. And if she did, who's going to believe it?
Right. What the fuck is she talking about?
I'm like, come on, why would I say that?
Just go past her at the job. You gonna be my servant.
I'm like, God loves everybody. I'm a God-fearing man. Everybody knows I go to church.
I was just in church Sunday. What are you talking about?
I love God and Jesus.
Right.
Jesus died for everybody. Why would she say such things about me?
Right.
Jesus died for us, so we all can be free. He died for us.
She's a weirdo, man. You sure you want her with this company, bro?
Right. Why would you? I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna head out because.
Right.
You got something?
This is Psalm 94, verse 14 through 17. For the Lord will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. But judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who?
It says all the upright who are going to follow. Okay, and we do follow Yahweh by Simeons Shai, and we're waiting on that inheritance because Yahweh by Simeons Shai, he like I said right there, he's not going to forsake his inheritance.
Right.
And who's his inheritance going to go to? They tell you in Deuteronomy 32, I believe it's 7, that his inheritance is to Jacob.
Right.
We're going to get the lot. We're going to get the lot of the spoils. Okay. Right. Until from Yahweh Simeons Shai, we're going to be heirs of the kingdom under Yahweh Shai. We're going to get everything.
And that's what this whole world, that's what this whole movie we're living out, that's what it's about. Esau knows that the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are going to rule in the kingdom of heaven.
The higher belief. These little peons.
Not exactly. Not your everyday Edomite, but
They
your
don't know
higher
shit.
ups. They don't. Yeah, these fucking people. They just care about Starbucks and football. But the higher ups, they know.
And masturbation.
Right. Exactly.
And,
masturbation and pleasing women all damn day. And
what's it, Red Bulls.
fucking Red
Monster
Bulls
drinks.
and yeah, goddamn.
Scoffing online.
Right. Yeah, just stupid shit. You know, they're dumb. They're destroyed already. But the higher ups of the nation of Edom, they know that we're going to rule, okay, in the kingdom of heaven here on earth, and they're going to be in captivity, man.
They're trying to delay it right now. That's what they're trying to do.
Exactly.
They're trying to upset prophecy.
That's why they created a world that would that was adverse to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, so that no one could ever remember or have any remembrance of what's to come, man. So that everyone during that time of the end, everybody be caught off guard, and that's what you have now.
You ever let somebody borrow something for so long you think it's theirs? That's what Esau thinks. That's
a great way to look at it.
Job 9:24. The earth was given
into the hands
of the wicked.
Yep. So just because it was given unto them, now they think that it was theirs.
They had it for so long.
They had it for so long that, yeah, Jesus is white. They've had it for so long that, yes, we are the top people. They've had this for so long that there's no such thing as a white privilege. What are you talking about? Everything's equal. They don't see what's happening.
Racist?
Man. Exactly.
That's a racist thing to say. There's no white privilege.
There's no white privilege.
Black people aren't being persecuted. That's racist to say that. Where the fuck you live at?
Right. But that's how dumb and that's how gone these people's minds are, man. They haven't went through shit, so in their eyes, like, what are you talking about? White privilege. It's because it's normal to them. They've never went through nothing. They've never had to feel what we felt.
Hell, the heathen either, bro. I was talking to some heathen on a job, and I was asking them, do they know how the ghetto is? They talking about some what? What's the ghetto?
Right.
What's the ghetto?
They've never experienced that, man.
All they know is places like this.
Right.
People aren't dying.
Right, exactly.
There's no oppression.
Right.
I asked one heathen, is there oppression in America? He said no. The fuck are you talking about? Do you watch TV, nigga? The fuck?
Gone.
The fuck you mean there's no oppression in America? I should kill your ass.
Right, exactly. For some stupid shit out your mouth like that.
There is no oppression in America.
Got the Lord's children in subjection unto you. You talking about there's no oppression.
Niggas dying every day.
It says, who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul almost dwelt in silence. So if Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai wouldn't have woken us up, we would have never known this, man.
I don't care if they're gay, as long as they keep it over there.
Right. You know? Jesus does love all. You know, I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Shit, Jesus loves us all. We're gonna be good anyway. So we would have kept in that same damn ways. Ultimately being destroyed, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, he said, who go, now that you understand what's going on, who gonna rise up for me, man?
And you would think that's a no-brainer, but you got bitch-ass niggas who don't even want to do this.
Nah.
Taking weeks off.
That's crazy. I'd be scared as shit to do that, man.
Bro, first off, let's take away the fear of Yahweh Simeons shot. Just off the fact that we're constantly being disrespected,
right.
Our people are being killed.
Right.
On that alone, you should want to come out here
right.
and speak against this bitch.
Exactly. That's why
wake up your people.
I think it was before we turned the camera on, but I was just telling the I said, I love coming out here for the simple fact, throughout the week, this is how I get my damn anger off, okay? This is how I get to express myself, exactly, vent. This is how I get to be with my brother and basically, you know, deal with him in the spirit, man. You know, to kind of go over what we went through the damn week, you know? So it's not a thing of I come out here and I'm driving like, oh my God, I gotta go prophesy. Like, nah, hell no. I'm in a fucking land I don't want to be in. I'm around fucking heathen who think they're equal to me. That shit pisses me off, man.
Bro, look at the, like I said before, you got all over the world, you got the heathen protesting.
Over 13 countries, man. Over 13 nations. Man.
Bro, they protesting over stupid shit like pension.
Right.
We protesting to fucking live, bro.
Right.
They are killing us. We're protesting because we're being oppressed. Mm-hmm. Okay? They're protesting because they want to get paid more.
They want to get fucking paid more.
Like you know about Jim Mora, that famous that famous about some playoffs.
Right.
Playoffs?
Right. Yeah.
I just want to win a game.
Yeah.
Playoffs? You're talking to me about playoffs, bro? You're talking to us about money? We just want to fucking live.
Man, that's it.
Money?
That's it.
We just want to fucking live. We just want things to be how they're supposed to be. The things that other people protest for ain't got shit on what we protesting for.
Right. And it goes to show you their damn their sedittiness. Like they're like, what the fuck you're protesting for more money for your pension? Like,
Bro.
what the fuck, you got people out here who like literally, if I get pulled over, I might die. There's a literally more than a 50% chance I might die. I think I'm protesting for my life, bro.
Especially if you're in the world, you might as well forget about it.
Right, everybody say, yeah, you in
You
the
might as well
world.
send your text message. I love y'all.
You in the world, it's a wrap.
You out of here, bro.
It's a wrap.
Niggas gonna be stupid too. I got you on camera.
Right.
You better not try anything, officer. I know my rights.
Damn camera.
I'll kill you on camera,
Right.
dickhead.
Right. And then press finish for you and upload it on your
Right,
YouTube.
dickhead. What you thought? But we're the only people who gotta tell people our lives matter. What the fuck? We gotta protest to tell people our lives matter. Meanwhile, people protesting over stupid shit. Stupid shit.
Right.
We're the only people who gotta protest about our lives.
Right. This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night.
Damn.
Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and
Right.
give him.
They say I set watchmen up. It's not gonna. So he basically say, yo, I set up real ones out here.
Right.
I woke up the real ones.
Right.
They ain't gonna take days off. I mean, they ain't
Right.
gonna take they ain't gonna take days off. They ain't gonna take weeks off. They gonna constantly be burning for this truth.
Right.
I woke up real ones.
Right.
Okay, I woke up real ones.
And what was the scripture we got last week where Yahweh Shah said, if you rocking with me, I'm gonna rock with you. Any of your enemies, those are my enemies.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the beauty in this, man. So he woke, like he said, he woke up real ones, man.
That's
he
funny.
woke up real men that's actually gonna be out there.
You wanna hear
that's
something
not
funny,
that's
bro?
not a bitch, you know? Go ahead.
Just and this is beautiful too. This is beautiful. Just like we come out here and we fight for Yahweh Simeons, when we go through shit, he fighting for us. I remember, like I said, I'll never forget this. Yahweh Simeons has done so many things for me since I come into the truth and even in the world before I know he was fighting for me. But this one specific thing I'll never forget. I'll never forget this. I'm on a plantation working. I was in Philly, and a bitch came in. It was like a line of people. It was probably about 4 or 5 people. The nigga woman came in. She gonna try to disrespect me, talking about some. Why your hair look? My hair probably like how it is now. She's talking about some. Why your hair look like that? I'm like, what you talking about? She was like, why you wearing your hair all like that? Why you don't get it braided? You're not supposed to be having your hair like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yo, the Lord wore his hair like this, so if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. She was like, well, you're not the Lord, and that was so long ago. Basically, she was trying to black shame me because my hair wasn't pressed like an Edomite.
Right.
Because that's what Esau had done. He brainwashed our people into believing that your hair is like our hair is a shame to us. Right. I don't care who they even make our skin color a shame, bro.
Right.
Oh, you dark?
Right. Not only that, your nose.
Yeah,
you know,
your
our
nose
nose. Your nose. Why y'all nose so big? You got monkey noses or whatever the fuck they say. We got nothing but dominant traits.
Right, so anything on us,
Nothing but dominant traits.
it's on us because it works.
Right.
But the reason why I brought this up because the bitch she tried to black shame me about my hair. I seen her come into the store a week or 2 later. She was bald. All her hair was gone, bro.
Call her how about
Call her how about she? I just looked and I ain't even already knew what it was.
Right.
Already knew what it was.
Right.
Bro, her hair was like down to here, bro. And she was from the
In 2 weeks.
Judah, the tribe of Judah. Her hair, it wasn't weave, bro. Her hair was like down to here. And she from the tribe of Judah. She came back in 2 weeks later, hair gone, all of it. Already knew what it was. I ain't have to ask her what happened. Already knew what it was. Bitch, you gonna come in here try to disrespect me?
Right. That's beautiful, huh?
Bro, I was like, see? And this is what happens when you fuck with men of the Lord. You get fucked up out here.
That's very true.
You get fucked up. Bro, I ain't even put curses on her either.
Right.
I was disrespected that she tried to come at me like that.
Right.
But I ain't put no curses up. I tried not to pick curses on our people. I tried not to do that. If I pick curses on an Israelite, they really earn that shit. But I tried not to pick curses on our people.
Right.
So when she did that shit, I was disrespected. But in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, this is a dumbass bitch. She don't know what's going on in the world. She gonna learn though.
Right.
But when I seen her hair like that, I already knew what it was. It was just so ironic. But the funny part about it was, listen, it's hard for our tribe to grow their hair long. It's fucking hard.
Yeah, it's a rap for it.
Barely. Our tribe is good to have hair as long as our hair.
I was about to say, yeah, that's looked at us like, damn.
That's nice.
Right.
But her hair was like down to here, bro. And all of that shit was gone when she came back in.
That's your pop.
I was like, see? But that's the thing. We come out here and we fight for Yahweh Simeons, and he fights for us too.
God.
And Yahweh told us that was going to happen. He said, if you abide in the love of my Father, he's just like he abides with me, he's going to be with you.
God.
And we ultimately we believe that. But we don't do this work to for him to fight for us. If he does give us our certain gifts or whatever, perfect. But we don't do this for that.
Right.
We don't come out here like, okay, I came out here Saturday.
So Monday, I'm looking for something. Yeah, I'm looking for some gifts. Come on, Yahweh Shai, where you at?
I can't do it for you.
Right.
Don't forget, I can't do it for you this week.
Right.
So you better have something for me. We ain't coming out here like that. We hope that we get stuff.
Right.
But we not expecting it. Shit just happened.
Right. I look at it like this. Every day I wake up and I literally know the name of Yahweh Shai, and I'm still in that spirit. I'm good. I just ask the Lord, like King David, like, just please don't take the spirit off me.
Come on.
Please.
Because it's easy to say right now, we about Yahweh Simeons.
Right.
We riding unto death. But look at Peter. He denied Yahweh Shai when he was about to be crucified.
Right.
So that goes to show you, anybody, you can have that spirit. Yo, all the disciples were saying, man, we ready to die for you right now. What you talking about?
Yep.
We'll give up our life. And Yahweh Shai said, yo, Peter, you going to deny me. So, but that goes to show you, he had the same spirit we got now. We ride or die to death. But in that day, we could deny him.
Right. You just never know. And that's why you actually out by Yahweh Shai for that hedge of protection.
Keep that same and get con, so we can keep that same energy.
Right.
It's easy to have it now.
Right. Everything's intact.
Con.
The world's still going. Yeah, but this motherfucker's burning up, and you ain't eating 5 days or 3 or 4 days.
That pork gonna be looking good.
Yeah, exactly. That pork gonna be looking good.
You might see a rat,
and then
you might eat that bitch alive.
Right.
You're so hungry.
Or you might see a tanker come through with the RFID chip telling you, hey, we got food, just take the chip. You don't know.
We'll feed your family and your kids.
We're gonna feed your family, your kids, you're gonna be good. So we could be doing this work now, and then in that day, something may happen, you be like, oh shit. Damn, my son ain't eat, I'm hungry. You don't want to take no chances, man.
Man, Salaki. Matter of fact, when you said that just Yahweh, and I was talking about earlier how Yahweh Shai is prepping us. And Yahweh Shai said, listen, if you want to be my disciple, one of the things you got to know is you got to be willing to put me before your family and yourself.
Yep. And
if you're doing this, if you wholeheartedly believe this and you do this, come Jacob's trouble, that's less things that Satan and Esau can use to flip you.
Right.
Because when you watch these different shows or whatever, where government agents flip,
right,
you'll have like this is one show that comes on Fox. I used to watch. I can't think of what it's called, but it was this chick where this terrorist came to her, and he had her daughter. He said, "Listen, you going to do this and the third for us, and or we're going to kill your daughter." Now she was some kind of like an FBI agent, or she had some kind of a clout. So she flipped on some agents and got like 10 agents killed, and she had to do it because she loved her daughter, and she betrayed the U.S. for her daughter. They had her daughter captive. They say you're going to give up these specific agents that we want, or we're going to kill your daughter. But Yahweh Shai, he understands how the world works. So he told us ahead of time, like, listen, you gotta be willing to put me before your family and even yourself. And this is why and it's like I was saying, this is practice right now. We gotta be willing to give up everything for Yahweh Simeons Shai.
Like, it's like, just like you were saying, you see it in a lot of these movies that Esau puts out, you know, where they'll get someone that they've been searching for. They'll put them in some CIA facility, have him sit down. He'll have a cup, you know, he'll be in a room by himself for a minute. Then the guy will come in and say, well, are you gonna cooperate with us? Dude will be like, no. Then he'll have pictures of his whole family. He's like, well, I guess Johnny's not gonna like this, or, you know, he's not gonna make it to that soccer game. Then the guy's sitting there like, damn, he know my whole life. Then what? He give in, you know? But Yahweh Shimi Hawashah, he said, listen, don't you put off all of that. Your whole family for me, okay?
Even yourself.
Even yourself, man.
Life.
Everything. Stay faithful to the end, man. Because Esau, he's going to use these things. That's why, once again, that's why now we're being trained to not give two fucks about this world, man. So that way, if Esau was to capture one of us and we get put in that situation, it ain't shit you could tell me. Well, Malachi, we're going to kill your wife and your son. Well, guess what? I'm going to have them back in the kingdom with me, and we're going to be good. So do what you got to do, my man.
You going to kill me too?
You going to kill me too? Fine.
You might as well take me first, please.
Right. I'm gonna be risen when Yahweh Shah come back anyway. I'm gonna be one of the first risen. That's fine, dog. I don't care.
The funny part about this though, you got some brothers that are actually ready for this right now, and you got some brothers ready for this right now, and they're gonna keep the spirit and they're gonna stay ready mentally. Right. And you got some brothers that are that say they're ready right now, but they're not really ready. Right. Like me personally, there's brothers that actually pray that Yahweh Simeons Shai has. They pray that the Yahweh don't kill their family. I'm not even going to ask nothing like that. Yeah. I'm not even going to ask nothing like that because I'm not going to because I'm already prepared. And I'm gonna let them know. We might all fucking die.
Exactly. But guess what? We gonna be raised with Yahweh Shah when he come back. So don't worry. Point blank. Period. So all that death shit, I'm not worried about. Once again, I can't remember the scripture right off the top, but I'm not worried about what man can do. As far as the body, I'm worried about the Heavenly Father who can kill the body and the spirit, man. Okay? I don't care. They can fucking put me to this goddamn tree and fucking poke holes in me for days. Bro, I don't care.
Only thing I care about is keeping the spirit.
That's it.
That's the only thing I pray to keep.
I just don't want to be on the wrong side. That's my whole thing, bro.
That's something you pray for.
Right.
You pray to keep the spirit.
That's it, man. Because that's what's going to guide you through everything, man. That's why, once again, our weapons are not carnal, man. Our weapons are spiritual.
Now, obviously, we don't want to die.
Right.
We don't want our families to die. We don't fucking want that.
Right. But you're gonna prepare for anything, man. That's how. If you're a real war-minded, you're not gonna sit up there and leave something to chance. You're gonna prepare your mind for every situation, so that way, when that door opens, you're gonna be ready for it, man. That's having a war soldier mentality, man. That, you know what, if I do get captured and they try to get me to talk or whatever, I ain't saying shit, man. Do what you gotta do.
This is Revelation 2 and 1. I know thy works and thy labor and thy patience. Thou hast tried them which say, Slaki, I know thy works and thy labor and thy patience, and how thou cannot bear them which are evil. And thou hast tried them which say they are apostles and are not, and hast found them liars, and has borne and has patience, and for my name's sake has labored and has not fainted. Nevertheless, I have somewhat against thee, because thou hast left my first love. So Yahweh Simeons Shai is basically saying he knows who's with him and who's not with him. Okay? He's to say the ones that are with him, they can't stand to see evil. The ones that are with him, they can't stand to be here. They're laboring, they're doing this work. They're having patience, they're enduring. Okay? Those are the ones that's really with me. They hate this place. They're constantly doing this work. and they're enduring. Okay,
Right.
they're not wavering.
Right.
And you got a lot of people wavering, taking fucking weeks off. That's because you ain't enduring.
Right.
You got a lot of people who don't mind the evil. That's why they can go out and have fun here, because they don't fucking mind the evil.
Right.
They don't mind the evil. Okay? I don't want to fucking go ice skating.
Right.
I don't want to be around this fucking place. I don't want to fucking do that. That's not what I want. Who wants to be around wickedness?
Exactly.
Not me. Okay?
This is Jeremiah chapter 15. I'll start from the first verse. Then saith the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people.
So though Moses and Samuel stood before me. So how about Simeons Shai? He don't care who you are. He don't care who you are.
Not a
If
respecter of persons.
If these people gotta die, these people are going to fucking die.
Right.
Okay? He don't care who you are. I don't care if Yahweh Shai himself can't even bring a guy into the fold who's not of the fold. So what more so us regular people?
Right.
Because Yahweh Shai said himself, the only people who I can scoop up is the people who my father said to scoop.
Right.
I got a list.
Right.
I can't deviate from that list.
It says, cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
He said, get them out of here. Let's get them away
Right.
from me.
They not of us, so fuck them.
Con. So really, and ultimately, there's really no point in asking Yahweh to save your family.
Right. If they're not of the elect, and if they're not meant to be saved, they're not meant to be saved.
Your best bet is to just pray you keep the spirit.
Right.
And even if they do die,
You'll see
if you retain, like I said, yeah, you'll see them again. But it gotta start with you. You gotta retain that spirit.
Right.
You gotta retain that spirit. That's first and foremost. You keeping that spirit. That's first and foremost.
And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth?
So it's gonna come to pass. They're gonna be asking like, yo, where we gonna go?
Right.
Let's go find those prophets, man.
Right.
I heard them out here talking like a little bit ago.
Right.
Let's ask them. What can we do? What can we do?
Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, such as are for death to death.
So we're gonna tell them, yo, man, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai said, y'all, the ones that are for death are for death. Okay, because y'all wasn't out here when we put the work in. Y'all was out here living y'all best life. Y'all didn't give a fuck about nothing. Y'all wanted to be Christians, Buddhists. Y'all wanted to be Islamics, Muslims. Y'all wanted to be Babylonians. So you know what?
Yep. That's your lot. Hey, that's what you want. You gonna sow that. You know what? That's gonna manifest for you. It says, and such as are for the sword to the sword.
And such for the sword to the sword. And that death is going to be crazy out here in these streets. And the sword, World War III, okay, martial law, race wars. These are all going to be a part of the sword, okay, and all at the hand of Esau, okay. You're going to be subject unto Esau. Whatever with the device he wants to put on you, you're going to be at his mercy, him and Satan.
And such as are for the famine to the famine.
And such for the famine to the famine, because famine is coming to America. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, y'all been living in blindness for so long. When this destruction comes, y'all gonna be caught off guard. Y'all gonna be praying to Jesus. He ain't gonna come. Okay?
The Lord said, go ahead and burn your incense to those gods. See if they're gonna save you. In that day, you're not gonna have, man, I'm telling you, man, the world, everybody about to be fucking humble, man. It's gonna be so beautiful, man, because you sat here and thought that there was no power, okay, that there was no God. So you people, man, you have to be put to death, man.
And the men of the Lord, We getting humble now.
Right.
And when you go into humble, it goes into humiliated.
Exactly. You being humiliated, man.
And we are fucking, the men of the Lord are fucking humiliated.
Right. You fucking hate this world. So it's not like, you know, if you hate the damn world, you can't thrive in the world. Okay, so you wake up and you just fucking like, God damn, bro. All you see is wickedness around you. You're constantly vexed. Okay? You gonna hate this shit. Huh?
We get disrespected.
You get disrespected. You know, you out here, you got people scoff at you. They think that you're doing this shit in vain. Not understanding. Yeah, you're not gonna be kings. We're always gonna rule. White people are always gonna rule. No, the fuck you're not, man. Your time is coming, man. This shit is done. Your kingdom's done, bro.
What's he talking about?
What is he talking?
Yeah,
you. Fucking child. Look, I hate. Yeah, that's an Edomite.
What did we do to
when they in your face, they want to act like, you know, hi. And as soon as they walk away, they want to give you ugly looks. That's some coward shit, man. That's Esau. That's how Esau does everything they do. They cowards, man. Trump talking, he gonna kill the general. Well, we're trying to stop terrorism. Motherfucker, be a fucking man and tell him, nigga, we want your oil, motherfucker. We want your country. Be the person that you are. Be the devil that you are. Stop trying to come and act like you're an angel of light, like Yahweh Simeons said you would, man. You people are devils, man. You people are fucking devils, man. You try to act like you're so goddamn moral. You got morals about you. You have no morals about you, man. It says, and such are for the captivity to the captivity. So you got a sword coming, you got famine coming, you got death coming, okay? All of these things are coming to this nation, man. Yahweh Shai, he has a controversy with Babylon. He has a controversy with you people.
And scripture says it's better to die by the sword than by famine.
That's right. I'd rather die by a goddamn gunshot or something than I die because I'm hungry. To where my body's literally eating itself, man. And y'all motherfuckers, you don't even care about none of this, man. But that's okay, because a great cleansing agent is coming. And that's that fire. That's through them nuclear missiles, man. It's going to burn the shit out this place. And it's going to be a memorial, man. And I'm going to tell my children, hey, this is the land we came from. This is the land where it was just the most wicked place ever in the history of mankind. To never ever do this shit again. Never ever to forsake your power. Never follow heathen customs. This is what happens. You get in a world like this where everything is confusion, man.
Matter of fact, I was doing a job the other day, and this chick, she was like, I was like, yo, what happened? Because it was I worked with this one Jake, and she basically trained me up or whatever, and I didn't see her for a couple weeks, and I asked the one lady like, yo, where the Joan at? It was like, yeah, she got fired because she got into a fight. I'm like, when she fucking fight? Yeah, I was like, who? He's like, yeah, the other day, whatever, she fought so-and-so. I was like, who's that? It was like, you remember the Joan, the black hair? I'm like, nah, I remember. She showed me a picture. I was like, oh, her. I thought that was a dude. But that's what we had in America, that confusion.
Gone.
Dudes, some dudes look like girls, girls look like dudes.
And it's so funny you say that. I had to, at my job, they switched my schedule to where I had to go to a different store to pick up this load. And I go to the store, and it's a Jake. Now, I thought it was a Jake dude. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying, what's up, da-da-da-da. And I kept asking she, it's actually a she, but she left.
You couldn't tell?
No.
Was it big?
It was like big, but like, it was just weird. It's an abomination. But anyway, I'm telling people, I'm like, yeah, so where did he go? Da-da-da-da. They're like, where did he go? I'm like, where did he go? Da-da-da. I'm trying to load up. They're like, yeah, that's a girl. You know, I'm like, man, I'm gonna just be in my truck, man. Like, you should piss me off, man. I'm just like, bruh.
He's like,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, what's up, my man? You know what I'm saying? Like, da-da-da.
You said my man?
No, like in my head, I'm just like, I'm talking to him, like, you know, like, all right, it's a Jake, like, cool, you know what I'm saying? You got that slang, whatever. But it's like, oh my God.
Was it trying to be a guy?
It was transforming, like, in transition to some shit. So I'm like, yo, what? And then they all started laughing. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm in my truck.
Everybody thought you was being funny.
Right, I'm just like,
You was dead ass.
I'm gonna just go in my truck. Just let me know when y'all need me, man.
You sure? Look that convincing?
That convincing. But I actually called it's so funny because I called my supervisor, and he was telling me, he was like, yeah, so how's the new location? I'm like, it's okay. He's like, yeah, you sure? I was like, I didn't want to say, like, just, you know what I'm saying, I'm still trying to be wise. So I'm like, nigga, it's cool. He's like, yeah, well, that store's kind of iffy. I get a lot of people that don't want to go to that store. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, in that case, I understand what you mean. Like, as soon as he said that, it kind of opened that door. Like, all right, well, look, my man, I don't like this shit.
That you brought it up.
Right? Don't send me here, dog. But yeah, man, like, this shit is just vexing, man. Like, this whole place is confusion, man. It gets tiring.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, where did such and such go? They're like, he? It's like, the dude's laughing in my face. I'm like, yeah, that's a girl, bro. I'm like,
you like, what the fuck is so funny, yo?
I'm like, oh,
the fuck y'all laughing?
Right. I'm just like, oh my, I feel so embarrassed. I'm like, yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna be at the truck. I'm just like, yo, it's a girl, bro? What the fuck, man?
Did they have a beard?
No, the funny part is they had like, now I think it had like, you know, you get your little specs, like it's coming in. Like it had like little, you know what I'm saying, like little black little specks. But I didn't know, like I said, I'm just like, all right, cool, it's a Jake, you know what I'm saying, it's a dude, whatever. But it just goes to show, man, anything goes here in Babylon, man. And for the men of the Lord who are against this nation, man, this shit is vexing, man. So everything this country got coming for it, it deserves, man. And you know, like we said, Yahweh Shemi Hawashah, he's putting that spirit of war in the air, okay? So, you know, everything's about to pop off, man. So, you know, with all of that said, just stay humble, just stay in the spirit, you know, and just continue to be vigilant, man. We got to continue to be vigilant, continue to be on our watchtowers, and do the work.
So with that, we want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. And peace and blessings to the sincere Akim, pushing the truth and sincerity. And those depending on videos like they watch the week, they feed the sheep. I don't want to Zah Thumb, you call. Shalom.
Wa Abad Babal.
I enjoyed that summer. I ain't say one time this summer it's too hot.